So everybody, we'll be broadcasting on Facebook. We'll be on YouTube. Maybe Instagram if I get it hooked up on there. I gotta get this straight. All right, here we go. We're broadcasting on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Torvo. That came out something new. They just popped up in there, and it doesn't bother me because I'll take anybody who want to take my station. That's just how it is. All right, here we are. All right, man, I feel so happy everything's working out fine right now. Everything fine. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh, boy, let me cut your mic up. Y'all didn't hear that. It sounded like a choir. Oh, that one. Okay, I'll say it again. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
See what I'm talking about, y'all? Didn't that sound good? Hey, y'all can hear yourself in the headphones, right?
Yes.
All right, then we doing good. We're doing all right. All right, it is, I was going to say Monday morning, but it's not. I don't know about y'all, but when you go on vacation, you got to come back and be on vacation. So you catch up with everything, especially when there's a time difference. It was a crazy time difference going on. But I spoke with Jasmine about a year ago, been knowing this young lady. And she's a breath of fresh air, and I like the things that she's doing. And then she called me, I think it was in May, and she said, Mr. Ron, can I be on your show? I said, you don't have to ask to be on this show, just show up. And she's got something going on that I think is mighty important on things that she's doing. It's called Boys Experience to Men. Did I say that right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's called the Boys to Men Experience.
Oh,
Okay.
it's your show. I just.
You had the right word.
Well, see, that's why I tell everybody. I get in the right direction before I butcher it up, then I have the right person here to tell us and everything. Okay, Jasmine, why don't you introduce our guest?
Oh, sure. So, to the left of me, I have Miss Lisa Luke. Woohoo!
Hey.
and then I have Miss Jocelyn Dena'e. Hey.
Hey.
Wow. So, Miss Lisa,
Yes.
I dabbed a little bit about what you're doing, but tell us what you're doing. What is your business?
My business is called Fresh Cleaning and Design Services, and I do a little bit of everything. I am a professional cleaner. I do tie-dye shirts, inspirational T-shirts, and I sew.
Wow. Yeah, we gonna talk. And Jocelyn,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Well, among several things, I am a Christian hip hop artist, and that's the vein that I'm flowing in today, because I will be debuting one of my songs at the Boys to Men Experience. I'm really excited about that.
Ooh. So when you get that cut ready, will you please send it to me?
Absolutely.
You please send it to me, because you know what? I won't beat Jasmine.
Yes.
No, I'll wait till after that to do it. Matter of fact, I'll put it on my Sunday gospel show.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
We'll get it there. So y'all heard it first right here, right? All right. So as I messed up everything that you're doing, and that's not the first time I did it, I will admit when I'm wrong,
Okay.
but I'll go ahead and say it. Even though it's a roundabout way and all that stuff. But Jasmine, you go back. I want to go back when I first talked to you about your book, and
Okay.
then you told me you was doing some homeschooling in the house. Is that right?
Homeschooling in the house.
Homeschooling at home.
Yes, I have my own homeschooling.
Well, that might sound better. Homeschooling in the house. Where else can you be? See, got her on that one. See, if this is a true teacher, which she is, she does correct me when I say some things, but that's all right. So you've been doing that for a while. What came up with this concept of you doing this, your latest venture?
What came up? So God spoke with me last year, at the end of last year, and I kind of kept it to myself. And I was like, okay, well, how am I going to do this, Lord? But God showed me and told me the direction to go and when to release, who to have on my team, and how to go from there. And so it's all Him, not me.
Oh, So you gonna blame him, huh?
Oh Lord.
Is that what you're
God
gonna
get the glory. Not Jasmine.
No. See, I prayed one time for patience. I shouldn't have done that.
Uh-oh. Be careful what you praying
Man,
for.
he threw everything in the kitchen sink
Yeah.
at
He
me.
will.
It didn't make him no difference what it was. He just threw it out there at me. But, you know, when God speaks to you about doing things, that's what you need to listen to.
Yes.
Because he shows you the right direction.
Yes, he does.
But a lot of people get mixed up with showing him the right direction and waiting for it. You can wait for it all you want, but he's giving it to you. You got to reach out and grab it. It's right there for you. So when he turned around and he reached out to you about that, what was your thoughts?
I was a little nervous at first, and the reason why, because last time I spoke too soon, when it wasn't time to speak about something that God has given to me, and I kind of got knocked down, and I was kind of scared to even say something like this again, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow what you tell me to do, and that's it. Like, it's no going to go, oh, I'm going to go tell so-and-so and tell so-and-so and see what they think. No. Because a lot of times people don't understand what God has given you. And so
Right.
it's not for them to carry out, it's for you. And how he directs you and how to build it up and how to go forth. So.
Yeah, you have a point there. We can't deny him.
That's right.
He's our father.
Mhm.
Everybody say, I don't have a father. Oh, you have one.
That's right.
You got to claim him. No matter what you do, he's going to be there for you, whether bad or good. And a lot of people don't understand that. So what are the roles of Lisa and Jocelyn?
Oh, well, they are. Well, let me go back. Not only is Jocelyn going to perform, but they are part of my team. I'm missing one, but they are a part of my team. And so what they have been doing for me is, one, keeping me in line, right? When I kind of want to go this way, they're like, Jazz, go back this way. But they all play an important role on this team. They not only pray for me, but they also give their input, because it's not about me, right? And sometimes I can be doing a little bit too much. And they be like, Jazz, come on back, girl. Come on back. But even those times where I feel like it's not working out, or I feel like it's not going the way I want it to go, they keep me in line and say, what did God tell you? What did he tell you?
Yeah.
You know, and so they encourage me. They give me their input, and they help me just form this Voice to Men experience. So it's not just me. It's along with these wonderful women, along with my cousin. Hey, girl. And we do the thing, don't we? We do the thing.
So, Lisa, I'm going to ask you this question.
Uh-oh.
Is Jasmine a control freak?
No, she's not. She's
I-
far from it.
I just got to ask that
Far
question.
from
'Cause the way she was describing, like, she don't want to relinquish any of the power that she has.
No.
You know, I'm just asking because I know somebody just text and asked that. That's the reason why I'm asking. That's the reason why I'm asking, because people are watching. But how is it working with Jazz and with the vision that she sees?
It is wonderful. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard of anybody else with this vision. And not only that, it helps me and my family, because I have a son that's disabled. He's 32, but he's autistic. So he can come to this Boys to Men experience and be included because of his mental, disability. So, I haven't heard a program like this. So it helps me and my family. It helps me in my ministry, and it's wonderful. It's a good program that she brought to San Antonio.
Yes, and Jocelyn,
Yes.
for you, I'm gonna be nice. Y'all gonna be nice. Somebody just texted me and said, "Ron, be nice." But I am. With you joining the crew right here, how has that helped you? Joining them and seeing Jasmine vision.
Yes, I would say that Jasmine's an incredible individual, and she seasons everything with prayer, and I know that her invitation for us to be on her team came with much prayer and much thought. So when she asked me to do it, I didn't hesitate because I knew that she had thought about it, she prayed about it, she individually, I had come to her mind to do this, and so I accepted. I have been there and worked with her as much as I can, and a lot of things going on, but she's always been very gracious. She has really. Now you asked Lisa if she was a control freak, and I want to touch on that. She is not.
Oh.
She is not a control freak. But I want to add this though. But she does want things done right, and she does know how to say what she wants and how she wants it done in such a kind way. Yes. But you know that you've been told exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
But in such a kind way.
So
and she'll come right behind you and just smile at you.
yeah. So it's safe to say that Jasmine is really passionate in what she's doing.
Absolutely.
She have passion. See, somebody told me a key to being successful in anything is to show up.
Absolutely.
And when you show up, not only for yourself, but in God's eyes, everything's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. Now, there's always behind the scenes. This is coming up next Saturday, 13th, right?
That's right.
Now, even though you're getting things together, and I always say behind the scenes, people don't know what's taking place. All they see is that facade, the finished product. They don't know what's going back there.
Right.
So have there been any times where things didn't seem like it was going to go right, or you would say, man, why is this? Why? Anything like that happen?
Oh, yes, sir. There have been many a times when I have sat down and cried. I'm just like, God, you told me this. You told me to do this. You told me how to do it. But why does it seem like it's not going the direction I thought it should go? And he just continued to tell me, continue to do what I told you to do. And so I've had some hard moments where I'm just like, okay, well, I put out a certain rate for parents to buy a ticket for their son. I'm even giving out free tickets for the ones that just really cannot but want their son to be. Why aren't people taking advantage of something like this? Something great that's hit San Antonio, Texas. And it came to me that this is something new that has hit San Antonio, Texas. And so people are just kind of looking to see how's it going to go before they jump in, right?
Right.
And so it just made my mind say, okay, continue to do what you're doing. And the people are watching you. Right. They're watching me right now as I'm talking. But it's been a struggle here and there. But when you allow God to step in and stop worrying, things will happen. I mean, people have been donating to just donate out of the bottom of their hearts. People have been sponsoring children to come out of the bottom of their hearts. And so I appreciate that because I'm just like, okay, God, how I'm going to do this? How I'm going to do that?
Yeah.
He just takes the wheel. And hey.
You said a key word right there, that you're getting the word out, and just you can't get that traction going and everything. Don't feel so bad because that's happening to everybody everywhere here in San Antonio. We got some things going on, and the traction is so hard. But once the traction get there and people jump on board, then I was at a function with Monique Robinson. She does sending off for, you know Monique?
I've heard of her.
Yeah, she does the things for all the black youth that's going to HBCU schools. And I was honored to be a part of that. And I donated a whole bunch of stuff and everything. And she had hard traction. I talked to her 2 months before it happened. She had 2 kids. She was on the show, round me up to 4 kids. I said, don't worry. And Lord and behold, 2 weeks before the event, she got her 10 kids.
Man.
Wow.
So it takes time for traction to build up. And, you know, the devil wants you to get discouraged. And you cannot allow that to happen.
Right.
You have to be ready for it no matter what happens. So with you going, so give me a little tidbit of how this show is going to go, program. How's this going to go?
Oh, okay. I'll give you a little taste.
Oh.
Okay. So we not only have our marvelous speaker, which his name is Cornelius. He's going to be speaking, and myself, and gospel rapper, Miss Jocelyn Dena'e, but they'll also have the royal welcome. So this theme is growth. It's about growth. Every time we meet, it's about a different theme. And so this is about growth. And not only that, but it's about knowing that you are royalty. Like, you're not nothing less. You're royalty. So
Yeah.
they're going to have a royal welcome where the young man will get to go on the blue carpet. I said blue carpet, okay? And they get to, just dance and have fun, just being them, taking pictures with their friends, new friends that they're going to meet. And then there'll also be a dream board where they get to cut out, y'all have seen it before, they get to cut out different pictures in magazines, get to put it on their dream board, something so they can look forward to going on their journey, not for just for their future, but for their now. And so it's gonna be some good yummy food that my mama's gonna make.
Okay.
I may have to crash the party now.
She's the best. She's the best.com.
You said that, and I love eating. I ain't gonna lie, I love different foods.
Well, it's gonna be amazing. So that's just a little bit of taste, me giving it to y'all, so that y'all get a little feel, just a little bit.
So, are you gonna do this every year, or how
So
you
it's
do
3 times a year.
Is this the first one?
This is the second one.
And I'm just
Oh,
not
Mr.
knowing.
Vaughn,
You didn't
Mr.
tell me about the
Vaughn,
first one.
come with it.
You didn't tell me about the first one. I'm gonna let everybody see. I'm lost. I'm shocked. So when is your third one?
My third. It's
You
supposed to be in.
The reason why I asked that, because
Okay.
I want to be part of it.
Oh,
The station want to be part of it.
Yes.
whole heart. Look, my whole heart.
You,
It's gonna be in October.
you got a date?
Not yet.
She looked at me like everything's a surprise. Like, no, not yet. I can't let you know about it. I need to know about it. But sometime in October, okay. So, I can help out with anything you need. If you need a sound system, music, or anything like that, put me down for the third one.
Thank you.
Awesome.
This I like giving back.
Aww.
So I forgive you for not telling me about the first one. I would definitely do that. It's in my heart to forgive. So, but I like what you're doing. Look, see, they gonna mess with me. When the show's over, they gonna mess with me. They gonna say, Jay, you were right. He ain't got no sense. I know she warned you about me already, didn't she?
She said you was nice.
Oh, God.
You was easy going person.
Yeah, give me that 20 back. But what you doing this is because we don't focus on the youth, especially the male youth, the black youth. We don't focus on them enough, and that's what we need to focus on. Because I watch. Like, for instance, when I was on vacation in Hawaii, I was watching people, how they interact with their kids, mainly the boys. So many people are ruthless with their kids. Kids don't know everything. They go ahead and do that. Didn't I tell you that? This kid may be 6, 7 years old. He don't know.
Right.
You have to teach him, mentor him. And I think that's what's missing in society right now. Now, they always claim that all the black males are locked up. No, they're not. That's just something that the news media is throwing out on us. There's plenty. I was a single parent. I raised all mine. So don't tell me that there's no black men out there that do it. And I started something back then, and we ended up having 15 to 20 black men. We would talk to each other about raising the kids.
Wow.
And I remember it was one instant that both my sons in the hospital at the same time. Both of them. One was in Austin, one was in St. Marcus. So they asked me, we didn't know where the asthma attacks was coming from with my youngest one. So I started a journal. Every time he ate something, I wrote something down. Every time I wrote something down, they accurate, wrote it down, wrote it down. And so I go back to our, they had, I forget what they called it, but it was a lot of parents in there with asthma. So they said, did anybody know? I broke out my piece of paper. Back then, there's no computers. You had to write everything down and highlight it. And I gave them that, and they showed, I said, wait a minute. You got everything highlighted on there. found out it was chocolate that's trickling it off.
Wow.
Oh.
After
Wow.
all that, it was chocolate.
Wow.
Once I got rid of chocolate, he still has asthma, but not as bad as he used to have as a kid. That's what I'm saying. A parent is a parent. It's because society got me think of a parent, they think of the woman.
Right.
They never think of the man part of it. But a parent is man and woman. Everyone's it's two parents.
That's right.
That's all there's to it. But getting back to what you're doing right there, that we need to have some more black men stepping up.
That's right.
And you know, what's it say? What is it? Anybody be a father, but it takes a man to raise. So and we need that
Yes.
solely. So in between all that, you know, I had a question coming up.
Of course.
In between all that, what are you doing in between each one of your events?
Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing in between to get more people on board? What are you doing?
Well, since I had the first one in January, I realized that I needed a team, right? Because I couldn't do it all by myself. So I went ahead and, well, I didn't say gather my team. I listened to God's voice and said who to pick. And so I got a team now, right? And I strategized, or we, excuse me, we strategized how we're going to make it better than the last time. Who we're going to hit. Not hit, but you know, we ain't trying to hit nobody, y'all. But what side of town are we going to hit? How are we going to reach out to the parents, to the grandparents, to get to the young ones? And so we've been doing a little bit like that. How are we going to fundraise? Because you know, we need the funds. You know.
You didn't tell me that. Yeah, you're right on that one.
But yes, we strategize for the next one and how to make it better. And we listen for God's voice to direct us. So that's what we do in between times.
Well, you have plenty of time after this, after July 13th. I expect to hear from you on July 15th.
Wait a minute.
On when the next one going to be and how this radio station can help get the word out.
Awesome.
Yes.
See, she thought I was going to. See how she was? She got defensive pretty quick when I said that. But you know, I think I know it's a good cause because when I put that post on, there were people asking more about it, and I said, well, she'll be on the show again to talk about it. Because if she's on the show the first time around, I said, you know what, you got to come back again. You have to come back again so we can let everybody know what's going on.
That's right.
And I would love to get some some pictures so we
Of
can post it and
course.
all that.
Yes.
And if I wasn't busy, I would bring my camera, come on and take pictures, but already obligated doing something.
We're going to get him next time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because I'm a photographer,
Wonderful.
so I love going out taking pictures. I sort of subsided for a little bit. Subsided, that was a dumb word.
Oh.
I stopped for a little bit, but I enjoy everything you do, and I'm gonna switch things over to Jocelyn because I'm dying to know about your rap,
Yes.
spiritual rap.
Yes.
When you see a lot of people, I gotta put this right first. I'm gonna just say it. A lot of people get discouraged when rap is introduced into the religious side, into churches. They think it's taboo. You should not be doing that. But God said, no matter what you do, as long as you're honoring God,
Right.
that's what it's all about. Have you ran across any of that?
Not personally, but you know, when you put your stuff out on social media, you know, and there's lots of conversation going on there, I have heard the opinion that you know, we should be holy and that hip hop is not, you know, that represents something different. But I disagree. I think that when the message is what's important, and what you're talking about, what you're conveying, the spirit behind what you're doing, all of that. I've heard stories of people coming to Christ because of a song that they heard that was even you know, a song that was a remix of a secular song, you know, coming to
Yeah.
Christ because so it has to do with the lyrics, it has to do with the message that's coming across, it has to do with the spirit that's behind what you're doing. And I think as long as you're glorifying God, if it's in a way that reaches another population, I think he's all for that.
Yeah, you're right, because if you look at this, because slavery time, the slaves couldn't talk to each other. They
Right.
couldn't talk to each other. So what they came up with the songs of blues and religious
Right.
songs, and that's how they got the message to other plantations.
Right.
And if you look at that, if they did it back then, what's the problem doing it right now the way that you're doing it?
Right.
Is there any problem with that?
I don't see a problem with it at all, and I think it communicates very well. One of my favorite songs is a song that I wrote for my first grade students when I was teaching at George Gervin, and it's basically a song with your mindset, how you're supposed to think when you approach school, and it resonated with them. They loved it, and it had a deep message in it about how your mindset, how to approach learning, and how to approach your day, how to be positive, how to learn, and all that was embedded into the song. And so, but they loved it, and they learned it,
Yeah.
and so you kind of subconsciously are teaching these things, just like, the rap has a negative, you listen to it and you're subconsciously getting all of this negative energy and all this negative. I mean, the same is true for a positive Christian hip hop.
Right.
I mean, you're giving a message, and the kids are just bumping to it, and they're internalizing the message. So it works.
Wow. Yeah, it does. But when rap first came out, everybody know it was no cussing in it. It was when this extreme rap came out that they felt calling their girlfriends, all these weird names. And if you think about it, if you're doing all that, you're talking about your mom and your sister.
Right.
But they did not get it, and they still don't get it.
Right.
But I'm for it. I can't wait to hear it. So you are going to send me something, right?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
I'll send you something. I'm really excited about this particular song that I'll be doing at the Boys to Men experience, because I have a son. I have one son, and I've gone through a long custody issue with him where he wasn't in the home, and that's finally been resolved in my favor, and I'm really excited about that. And I just want to, the song is to him, or I'm pouring out my love as a mother. It's for him, but it resonates to all black boys, or all boys in general. But it's what the son needs to hear from his mom, and what a boy needs to hear, as far as his relationship with God and who he is, and how to make it in this world. Basically all the things that I want to instill into my son, I put in this song.
Amen.
And so I'm excited about that, because usually when I write about the things that are happening in my life. I just wrote a song dedicated to my daughter. I have 3 children, a 14-year-old daughter, a 12-year-old son, and a 4-year-old daughter. And so I was able to debut my song to my daughter at Midtown Lounge on my birthday, and so that was really special.
Okay.
And so I get to debut this song to my son at the Boys to Men experience. He won't be there, but I'm going to use our social media platforms to stream on Instagram, so because we're connected on Instagram, because he'll be away for the summer during the time. But it's going to be really special. It's going to be really special.
Oh, wow. See, you answered my question I was going to ask about writing your songs. Because I talked to a lot of people. I talked to this one guy. He wrote a song one night, turned around and recorded it the next day. And I said, how'd you do that, brother? Ron, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris Youngblood, that's my man out there in California. He did that, and he said he didn't know. He said, producer came and said we need a song. He went on and did it, and it was a hit in the stepping community.
Yeah.
They like it's stepping music, Chicago stepping. They love that. So he did that. So sometimes it is, but do you ever get a block when you're writing something?
Absolutely. And actually, I've been wanting to write this particular song for a long time. I think my birthday was in April, so I finished Aaron, my daughter's song, in April. And for about that amount of time, I've been wanting to write a song for Elijah, because I can't write one for Aaron and not write one for Elijah.
Right.
And so I sat down and I wanted to do it. And even I remember one time sitting down, getting ready to write, and all my equipment stopped working. Like the music stopped playing. It wouldn't play. I was like, I'm being blocked. This is being blocked. And so I kind of had to set it aside. And and I really didn't actually sit down and write all the lyrics until yesterday. Actually,
Wow.
I text
Wow.
Jasmine and said, I got it. I finally got it. It came because I prayed that morning. I was like, God, I want to do this song for the Boys to Men Summit. I don't have really anything yet. Can you give it to me today? Because I pray, for downloads,
Right.
And so I sat down at the computer and it just came. I turned my beat on and I just started writing and writing and writing. It came, and we're actually going to go into the studio tomorrow to lay the track.
Wow.
And I'm hoping that my son will sing on it. Because he has a nice voice, and I want him to do a little piece on the song. I had to bribe him to say I was going to get him the steering wheel. He wants his little steering wheel for this game because he's a little gamer.
Yeah.
And so I bribed him a little bit, and hopefully we'll have something recorded and laid tomorrow before he goes out of
Man,
town.
Look at this.
Yeah.
What, no pressure, right? No pressure.
I know she got this.
Yeah.
She got
That is nice to hear. Now I'm going to pick on Lisa. Because I'm in that mood on picking on people.
All right.
Watch out.
But Lisa, you said something about what you're doing. How long you been doing that work? All the stuff you've been doing. I never had nobody come on the show say she professional cleaner.
Yeah.
I've been cleaning for years,
Mm-hmm.
but I turned it into a business maybe about 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay.
So I already had a business, and I'm the type of person that I can't continue to stay on task on one thing. I have to do a lot of stuff.
Right.
So I just put 4 and 5 things in one business. So if I get tired of this, I go to this. And it's like, it keeps my mind going, it keeps me energetic, exercise, So I've been contemplating on doing my business for years. And then I was encouraged to follow my dream.
Yeah.
And I prayed about it. And my thing now is follow God's instructions, no matter how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it don't look good. It don't look like it's going to work out.
But he knows.
But God's like, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
I created you. And I'm telling you what to do and giving you instructions on how to do it. So not only do I just clean, I clean and pray and encourage.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And I called, I didn't call God out, but I was talking to some people. I said, God is a practical joker. He wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And somebody said, me too. I said, he's got everybody up.
Exactly.
3 o'clock in the morning, I'm up, and I get up and go to the office, and I sit there. I said, what? And then it comes to me something I was supposed to have done. And I sit there and do all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it all done, and I go back to bed. Then my alarm go off at 5 o'clock. I'm up again.
Yep.
But he does that to me. He's keeping me in check.
Right.
Now, you said you was going to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to lead you to do it, and you got to follow up on it.
Exactly.
Because you got to call them people in the morning and say it ain't done.
Right.
And you had 2 weeks to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes we do procrastinate.
Oh yeah.
And that's, we do. I don't.
Uh-uh.
I don't. I try to get things done right away. So, with your event coming up, you got butterflies or bats in your stomach or anything like that?
I have butterflies all the time. All the time. I do. But it's a bit of nervousness and excitement all at the same time, because
Okay.
I know that God put me up to it, but you never know how he's going to move. And I'm just like, man, I'm
Yes.
just waiting to see how he's going to move. And that's where the excitement comes in. I'm just like, oh, God, just can't wait. I can't wait to see how it's going to minister to our young men, see
Right.
how it's going to encourage them and build them up, empower them. So I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I'm nervous, of course, but we know talk about it. But
I don't even believe that. I cannot see you being nervous.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. But you being nervous is like, it's not possible. It's not. It seems like when you said you're waiting for God, reverse it. He's waiting for you to make that move to tell you what your next move is going to be. Does that sound? That audience, that sound much better the way I said it. Okay. but you know, he's there for everybody. Make sure everything's taken care of no matter what. And then when I'm doing an event like tomorrow, I do karaoke. I do it for the community, the black community at Ball Hogs Barbecue.
Okay.
I do it the first Saturday of each month. I expect to see all three of y'all there.
Okay, absolutely.
I've been there before.
Yeah, because I do that, and I have a tip jar right there, and all I give right back to them. You know, because that's the youth. Because what he does is he trains the kids in the restaurant business, and some of them kids go out some of the other restaurants. I'm not gonna say y'all name, but fast food places, and it'd be hired as assistant manager.
That's wonderful.
Wow.
So, and what you doing? And have you ever talked to the people at 100 Black Men?
I did. I'm still waiting.
Is that what we talked about last time around?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for a call back.
Okay. Call them back. No, I'll give them a call.
Thank you.
I'll give them a call. I'll give them a call. I got a couple of their numbers, and I'll give them. Look here now, dude. This no, I want to like. I'm gonna say, brother, we got a situation here, and we need your help. So, okay, fundraising. What are you doing for fundraisers?
So for right now, we are selling popcorn.
I seen that. I got a donation coming to y'all Monday.
Uh-oh.
If you give me where I can send it to.
Okay, I sure
Okay.
will.
So I seen that. She asked me, you want to buy some popcorn? No, I'll do one step better. I just donate.
Awesome.
That's good.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
That's so sweet.
So I'm gonna see what's in our little kitty. Because like as you were saying, I am a one-man show right here.
Right.
This is all me. And what you were saying, it is hard to delegate, to give out somebody to help you out. But I got a couple people aboard, and they said, Ron, you did pretty good going as far. Let's take it to another level.
Hey.
So I got people help me out right now. I got some
Beautiful.
interns coming in. I talked to a couple people in key places that I talked to people who's in that business,
Yeah.
but they weren't high on the ladder. So when I talked to them, they said, what? We're going to take care of that for you.
Wow.
We're going to do that for you. I'm also doing the school supply giveaway for District 2 again.
Wow.
Playing the music and everything for that,
Okay.
so I like doing that. So the fundraisers I'm talking about, I know you're doing the popcorn. What other avenues are you looking for fundraisers?
Well, we have done the I'm saying it right, sponsorships as well, where I ask different people in the community, do you want to be a sponsor so a young man can have a seat at the Voice of An Experience? And a lot of them have. They're just like, sure, Jazz. And they just been giving and giving, and I'm just like, my goodness.
I think of 2 right now. I could turn you on 2 for sponsors.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
2 right now, maybe more after that.
Look how God working.
So I mean, I'm when it comes down to the youth, I got a soft spot for the youth. I mean, I will flip over backwards and everything. I'll probably be hurting once I do it. But if you have a fundraiser and you need a PA system or anything, just give me a holler.
Oh, well, I
Okay.
am so grateful
Yes.
that you are just wanting to give back to the youth. I am. I thank you so much.
Yeah, because that's our future.
That's right.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is switch gears on something right now.
Uh-oh.
This you may not want to talk about it,
Uh-oh.
but I gotta bring 2 things I gotta bring up with people in business. This started 3 years ago. We just found out about it. It's called the Corporate Transparency Act.
Okay.
Have y'all heard of that? If you in any type of small business, you must register at the Treasury Department by December 31st of this year. Come January 1st, if you did not register your business, you be fined up to $500 a day.
Oh, wow.
So I talk about that all the time to get people to register for that, because $500 a day, 1 week a small business wiped out.
Right.
So that's one crucial thing I want to get out and get across, because every time I go speak, I bring that up, and everybody said, we didn't know about this.
Wow.
It was this this guy who's got accountant business out of Tennessee. He told me about it in January. I didn't know about it, and I just been spreading the word because they're trying to silence us, and we can't allow that to happen. And the last point I'm bringing up is the election coming up. We almost get out and vote. Do you have anybody set up to see if anybody registered to vote at your event?
No, I have not. I try to keep,
Politics out of it.
yeah, because that can get kind of messy. So
I understand, but if we would have everybody register to vote as much as possible,
yes, word of mouth.
Yeah.
People that you see in the community when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the,
Wherever you go.
I don't name places, but wherever you go, to say that. But for the Boys to Men experience, I try to keep it away from it because I don't want it to get
Caught up in that.
Yeah, and they forget what the real message is that's being brought into their face.
Okay. All right. I agree with you on that one. I'm not going to disagree. I'm going to agree. But you're right, because it's two things that's very touchy. That's religion and politics. You could lose family members over that because their belief. And if you do lose people, because that means they're not willing to listen. There's two sides to every story. So you could always agree to disagree and still stay friends. But society now, the way it is now, they pitting us against each other. And we can't allow that to happen in the black community.
Right.
They want us to cancel each other out, and we can't do that.
It's sad because it seems like people don't really see that. They put blinders on and not see that, they want us to go at each other, and we shouldn't. We should come together, especially the black community. It's important that we do. That's all I'm going to say. It's important that we do, that we stick together and not be separated and segregated. So, hey.
Yeah.
Amen.
Listen to Jasmine over there. That's our next mayor. Mayor Jasmine in the house. I'll vote for you.
I will vote for you.
As soon as you get that 20 back. All right. Any last words on your event coming up from everybody?
Well, I'm going to start down there first now.
Okay, I'll start. No problem. I'm, like I said, super, super excited about the Boys to Men experience. I think it's going to be a great experience for all the boys that are already signed up. If you have a son that's between the ages of 7 and up, all the way to 18, please consider registering them for this event. It's very reasonably priced, $35 for a ticket. It's not much for what they'll experience. I think they'll get an uplifting word from our speakers. They'll be able to dress up. It's important for the boys to be able to dress up sometime. I know I went shopping for my son at Burlington. I'm like, where's the dress clothes? And Burlington they have all kind of dress clothes for girls. But there's no ties. I couldn't find him a tie. I mean, you have to go to K&G. Like Burlington used to have, dress clothes for boys. So I'm like, the boys, they don't expect the boys to dress up anymore. So I think it's a great opportunity for them to get to dress up, be polished, have dinner, and be treated like royalty, and hear some encouraging words for black boys. So I'm excited about it.
Amen. And just to let y'all know, when you talk about ties, I'm a tie freak. like women like their shoes, I like my ties. And I was telling somebody, you can wear the same suit all the time. You switch up that shirt and tie. Look like you got something different.
Absolutely.
And I know what a power tie is and all that stuff. So I'm a tie freak. Thank you for being young man, be a tie freak.
Yes.
All right. Miss Lisa?
This experience, the Boys to Men experience, is ordained by God. And I encourage everyone who have sons, nephews, grandsons, friends, neighbors to come and join us. You won't be disappointed. I mean, these young kings will walk down the blue carpet. And you don't see that here in San Antonio. You don't see people honoring our young boys, our young men. And we need that. They're our future. We need them to grow up and be kings and not be in jail or prison or on drugs. We need to show them now,
That's right.
right now, who they are or who they can become. They need encouragement. Soon as they come out the womb, they need encouragement.
Amen.
So let's come out as a community. It's for all races, different ages, different disabilities. Come out and support. This is a good thing. This is not a charity thing. This is not a raise money thing. This is a growth. Yeah, it's growth. It's growth for the boys. So come on out.
Okay. Now, Miss Jasmine.
All right. So, hey y'all, it's your girl Jazz. Listen, I need y'all to sign up today. I ain't talking about tomorrow. I ain't talking about last week. I'm talking about today. To sign up your son, to sign up your grandson, your nephew, someone in the community that you really care about. Why is that, Jazz? Because we are empowering our young men. Like Miss Lisa said, like Jocelyn Dena'e said, it is important that they come, that they attend the Boys and Men experience, because it's something for all of them. And we don't really talk to our young men like we should, right? We always have things for the young ladies, the tea parties, the dress up, the self-care, but we rarely have something for the boys. All these young men think about are sports. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but there are other things out there that they need, right? They need to be fed. They need to be empowered. They need to be built up. They need to know that they matter. They need to know that there is more out there than what they see in their community. So I am asking you, I'm not pleading with you, I'm asking you to come out, support. And men out there, I'm talking about men, African American men, Hispanic men, I need you to be mentors to these young men throughout the year. Not just at a one event, I mean throughout the year, to give back to the community, to pour into them. I'm calling on you. Yes, I'm stepping up to the plate. Calling on you. Come.
All right.
Forget mayor. I'm Senator Jefferson.
Let's go.
And you are so true about that, because somebody asks me, why you always say Monday night quarterbacking? I say, because after Sundays, the football game's over, you got something to say. Say it before then. Don't wait till after the event is done.
That's right.
I would have this. I could have done that. Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Right.
If you step up to the plate and they come to you and ask you, can I help you with anything? Instead of waiting till the other day, man, if that was me, I'd have done it like this. Well, it's not you.
Exactly.
So we're looking for people who can stand up and help you out no matter what. Even if it's cleaning up, setting up, in between, doesn't matter. You can do something that may hit one of the young men and say, man, because one thing I would say, if they see the color of your skin and you doing that, and I could do that too.
Exactly.
I had 3 people in the past 3 weeks ask me, young man, Mr. Ron, what does it take to start a radio station?
Wow.
I said, well, it takes dedication. It takes patience. It takes money. And and so when you see a young man seeing us doing it and want to be like us, that's more power right there for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they see us, then, I can do that too. Yes, you can. You do anything you want. Because the stigma out there is, we can't do that because we're not the right color. No, you can be any color you want.
That's right.
Any color you want. So don't take that as a back seat. Go forward.
That's right.
Amen.
I don't know what to say. I may have to have y'all back because I've never been surrounded with so much knowledge and things that people do. I mean, because I always tell everybody, you want to start a business? Say, yeah. You have a hobby? Yeah. You like doing it? Yeah. You show better time doing it? Make it a business.
Exactly.
Some of the best businesses come out one of the hobbies that you do. my hobby was always music. And I always loved music. I started DJing. Oh, I'm gonna say my age now. Good God. I started DJing when I was 4th grade.
Wow.
Because if anybody remember, of course, I know you don't, but we had record players, and it would stack a bunch of 45s on it, and it'll play one after the other. That's the first time I DJed for my sister's basement party.
Oh.
I was supposed to put music on. Here I am years later, and I'm not ashamed to say my age. Here I am at the age of 69, and I'm still doing it.
Wow.
And I'm still
Don't
doing
even
it.
look
Don't
like
look back.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love doing it.
That's wonderful.
I love seeing the look on people's faces, especially youngsters. You know that song? Yeah, I know that song. Then somebody asks you, not play dominoes? Man, I'm so old, I invented dominoes. And the first time around, there was no numbers on it, so I decided to carve numbers in it with my hammer and chisel. You know, I love talking to the young kids when they ask you this. So when you talk to young kids now, show them a picture of an old telephone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they're going to tell you, what's that thing sticking out on it? My granddaughter said that to me. What is that? That's the cord. Ooh, y'all was old. But that's one thing we got to get the young kids to know about the past.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're trying to erase our past.
Right.
They need to know about the past in order to go to the future.
Amen.
And with them trying to block that past out, well, how do we get here?
Right.
You know, so. All right, I get off my soapbox because I get on there and just keep on going. Jasmine, Lisa, Jocelyn, I appreciate y'all coming on. Y'all a breath of fresh air. And keep me in mind for the third one. I mean
Sure
it.
will.
I will definitely do what I can to help you out. Send information to me so we get it out on the radio and all that good stuff. So. All right, I appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you for having
Thank you
us.
for having
All
us.
right. Okay, everybody, that was the trio right here on WSN Radio. This is DJ Ron G on WSAN Radio. As we say all the time, peace and chicken grease. We catch everybody